What is up, everybody? The History Guy here. Well, every time I think I'm out, you pull me back in. A lot of you have been asking about me doing a no infantry campaign challenge on the Confederate side since I did one on the Union side. So I thought I'd give it a go. A couple of things up front I want to let you know since this is the first video of a new series. In the past, I have done Ultimate General Civil War campaigns pretty much every other day. This will not be that frequent. I'm going to slow down a little bit so that I can spend a little bit more time on some other games. So maybe once every 3 days or so, you're going to get these videos. Number two, I went ahead and played the first couple of battles so that we can dive right in at the first Battle of Bull Run on this challenge. And number three, I am using the J&P Rebalance mod, which has a ton of great features. And at some point down the road, I may explore one of the legendary campaigns, again, a traditional campaign with that mod because it is so different and provides such a different experience. But having just done those two campaigns on legendary, I don't want to go right back into that. So with that in mind, just kind of the rules of this challenge, as I did with the Union side, I will not use any infantry brigades. Now, there are two exceptions to that rule. Number one, obviously, I can't control the units that I'm given that are not part of my army. So in this battle, for example, I am going to get a lot of infantry. I can't do anything about that. You'll see my army, though, has no infantry brigades. I have artillery, I have skirmishers, I have cavalry. And that'll be how this works. It's a game to kind of see how I can get through on the easiest difficulty, Colonel difficulty, without building infantry brigades. So it's a little challenging, especially at the beginning when you have small amounts and you don't get to take a lot of units in. But we're going to do our best here at First Bull Run. The other exception to that is, of course, when I'm gifted brigades, which happen a couple of times. I don't know if it happens on the Confederate side. It definitely happens on the Union side. Those units I will use, but I won't replenish them. So once they're gone, they're gone. So this is what I'm looking like. I've spent all the money I have. That gives me, I've got two batteries of infantry, of artillery. One's got 12-pounder howitzers, and it's already at 1 star. I've also got a brand new unit with 6-pounders, and they have 12 guns. I have this unit of skirmishers with Sharps 1859s, 400 of them. I've also got 2 units of melee cav, 550 in one and 500 in the other. This is going to be interesting. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to dive into this. So with the rebalance mod, I do get to see what he has, even though I don't have the points into recon right now. So I can see that we're basically looking at pretty even odds, but I'll probably be heavily outnumbered at first because a lot of my reinforcements don't arrive until very late in the battle. So that's going to make things interesting. But up front at the beginning should be a lot of fun. So let's see what happens with this. At the very beginning, I'll have my army and really nothing else. So that means basically I've got a couple of batteries. I've got these skirmishers right there, and then I've got this melee cav. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. I'm going to plug these skirmishers in. I'm going to leave the batteries right where they are. And then what we're going to do is we're going to ride around with these guys and see what kind of havoc I can cause. Now, as I'm thinking ahead to this, the initial brigades that attack me should be small, and I should be able to do something with my melee cav. I've got to be careful, though. A couple of good volleys from a big unit, and these guys are toast and worthless to me for the rest of the battle. Eventually, I'm going to have to fall back because I won't be able to hold with this small amount of men as we get along into this thing. I'm going to be cautious crossing because I don't know how quickly he's going to be there. And I got to make sure that I can get at these brigades one at a time. What I don't want to have happen is 2 or 3 of these brigades gang up on me. They get a couple volleys into me, and basically my cavalry shot for the rest of the battle. I need to be able to effectively wipe out multiple units. Now, this is actually ideal here. If he's going to turn one brigade at me, that's going to give me exactly what I want in this situation, especially if he ends up in the water. All right, let's hit these guys. We're going to catch them in the water, and that's going to be absolutely perfect. So right off the bat, we're going to pretty much destroy one of his brigades. I think these guys ought to be able to defend against this brigade as it crosses. He's already pulling back his artillery. That's kind of interesting. All right, I just got to be careful here that he doesn't pull me too close to the 2nd Ohio. As soon as he breaks, I need to withdraw. I don't think I'm going to be able to wipe him out before he gets out of there. All right, I'm going to pull him out of here. I don't want to get sucked any closer to this brigade and get a volley into me. I've got to be super cautious with these guys. Not quite in range to be able to hit him with the good stuff. All right. I want to be careful here now. And I want to try and get around and get at his battery if I can. Actually, this is even better, because now I can wipe these guys out. Maybe. If nothing else, they're going to pull me back into the battery. All right, one battery's gone. Now what I've got to do is wipe these guys out. Let's see how these guys are doing. They've lost 50 men already. I've got to be careful. I'm actually going to scoot these batteries up a little bit so we can get at them with the canister. All right, we wiped out that unit. Now let's let these guys recover, and we should be able to dive right into this whole mess here. I'm just looking at their condition. I think we're good. Perfect. The one guy crossed. Oh, geez. Didn't see that coming. Come on, hit him. We got to cause this guy to rout really quick before he hits into my cav, or into my artillery. There we go. Nice, he surrendered. That is perfect. All right, we got one last unit to hit now. Let me see if I can rout these guys. All right, now he's got these scouts coming, and I think now is the time that I'm going to go ahead and pull back. Here come my first reinforcements. Same deal here. We're going to pull everybody to Henry Hill. All right. I'm going to withdraw these guys too. Come on, Siegfried, get out of there before these guys hit you too many times. want these guys to be able to live to fight another day. And now we're going to start building our defensive line up here on Henry Hill. Darn. I hate that he's getting all that fire on my rear. Alright, we're going to make you pay for it. Come on, my melee should be better than that. That really hurt. All right, let's get these guys out of there. And we're going to kick off the next phase here shortly. I've got to be ready to hit him at the crossings because I'm going to be outnumbered in this next phase. So it's going to come down to being able to use my artillery, use my infantry wisely, and then exploit opportunities with what's left of my melee cav. All right, we go to the next phase. Okay, here we go. And we've got Stonewall Jackson arriving on the scene, although he doesn't have that name yet. And we're going to rush these guys as best we can. I'm going to pull this cav back until we can see where we're going to use them. All right, so I'm basically going to order Stonewall Jackson's brigade over this way, and then I'll probably send one of them up here to this crossing to cover. Lots of artillery coming. We just got to wait until it gets there. It's interesting, and I don't know if other people have noted on this or not, but it seems like the game moves slower on first bull run. I don't know if that's intentional by the game designers to give you a little more time to get into the game and kind of get used to it. And then they speed things up later on, but it feels like everybody's kind of stuck in molasses on this battle compared to later on. All right, I'm going to move B over here into the cover a little bit better. And keep this cav close. I gotta get these guys moving a little faster. I feel like they're taking forever, and I don't want him getting across this if possible. Ah, more cav. That's some mounted infantry there. We'll keep them kind of out on the fringes. There's some more supplies coming too. I just got to keep an eye on condition with these units. I don't want them arriving in such a poor condition they can't do me any good. Yeah, let's target the artillery. All right, we're pretty good on condition. They're still at 85. All right, we'll speed things up a little bit here. Looks like Sherman's going to try to cross. All right, I want to be able to cover these guys so that I'm firing on them as soon as they hit the water. We'll put 27 Virginia in as a reserve. We'll throw the 2nd Virginia in right there. Gonna get all this artillery up here on this side. We'll cover this crossing. Actually, I might put Brockenbrough there, just so I have a battery covering that crossing too. I'm gonna be outnumbered here until Johnston's men arrive. Okay, there's the first big brigade that I expect was going to try to cross here. I'm going to throw these batteries right there. Get Jackson moved up a little bit. And I'm going to start bringing the cav. Actually, I'm going to keep the cav there because if he does try to cross and hit me with a melee attack and force somewhere, I want to be able to counter that. In the meantime, let's target his artillery, even though these guys aren't ideal for that. All right, pretty quiet right now. Let's keep an eye out on... Okay, they're taking a lot of casualties pretty quickly there. Oh, look at you trying to be sneaky over here. The longer he waits, the better off I'll be because he's slowing things down, so I have time to get the rest of my forces here with Johnston. All right, Howard's going to try to cross, and he'll probably be able to push Stewart back. Second Virginia is losing a lot of men there. Let's back them up. They're not doing any good there anyway. Oh, Polk. No, 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 no. Don't cross in front of those guys. Ugh. I just wanted him back here in case Howard tried to cross. I'm really surprised he hasn't tried to cross the river. I know, be careful what you wish for. Interesting how timid he's being right now, but he's got so many men. He could roll me up if he wanted to. All right, we took out that battery. Let's take out another one. Yeah, let's hold tight. I don't want to get too aggressive with my cav and pay for it. Especially if he does start to try to cross. Here he comes. Wilcox should get lit up. He's got 3 brigades firing on him, plus artillery. Wanted to get Jackson over here so that Stewart's getting that little morale boost from having a general there. Gotta be careful, there's a lot of men firing here. What I want to do is wait until Howard advances further. I don't want to dive into that spot there. Let him come out here into the open. Let's pull these guys back. Go, 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 guys. Come on. Oh, he's sending the house on this side now. I want these guys to be behind him. When he crosses. Pretty interesting that he's not trying to cross with any major force anywhere. And Polk, stay back. Going to send these guys over here just to be safe. Keep an eye on what he's doing here. Just in case he decides to cross. Got an hour and 14, and then we should be getting Johnston. Oh man, 33rd Virginia's getting torn up. Too many men firing on them right now. Finish that battery off. Okay, Howard, that's one way to do it. I'm going to lose the 33rd Virginia. But again, not my troops. And we wiped out one of his brigades in the process. And I believe those units that come from Johnston are some of the biggest that I'll have. So as long as I'm holding this position, I'm should be in good shape, even though he's got the manpower. Oh, here we come. Bring Bartow over. Yes, Howard, please come across the water the rest of the way. No, he's not going to. There he comes. Hello. Oh, back up, guys. Back up. All right, get out of there. Get out of there quick. Yep, that brigade was wiped out. Sometimes just the shock value of hitting him with the cavalry, even if only for a minute, is enough to really kind of break a charge. All right, we've got 25 minutes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cross up here. Doesn't look like there's anybody up on that northern side, so I think I can shift B over. Nice. Ten more minutes, and then we should be getting the last of our reinforcements. Not a moment too soon. All right, counterattack time. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can't do some damage here. He's going to push with these brigades, and they're big. This might be a problem for me. He's still got 3 pretty good sized brigades. I think we can shift Wade Hampton's Legion over. I'm not going to be able to run those guys the whole time. Condition still at 80. Alright, we're going to slow them down now. Just got to hang on until they get up here. Sorry, Keys. There's way too much artillery up here for you to be able to do that. I'm going to merge these couple of smaller units. The Stonewall Brigade. Let's get over and get these guys resupplied out on my flank. As soon as I can push these guys across the river, I'm going to look for a spot to maybe send my cav. Ooh. I'm going to drop Bartow back. We're going to move Cock up there just because he's a lot better equipped to continue this fight. Gonna start wiping out units now. Target his artillery as best I can. Oh, Siegfried, hold on, buddy. Let's send Stewart out first, even though there's not many of him left. All right, finish him. Nice. That's a nice thing about having the melee cav, especially late in these battles. If you can hang on, I can go just sweep in and wipe out units that are on the verge. Now that guy is hardly on the verge. But he's leaving the back door wide open by doing that. None of these are my troops, so the casualties they take don't really matter a whole lot. Just gotta be careful I don't get too close. These melee cav units aren't big enough to withstand a nasty volley from somebody. Ah, Porter surrendered. Nice. There's Franklin. Let's pull him out of there. Alright, Siegfried, don't go too far. Most of them are surrendering with barely a touch from the melee cav now. Let's pull Porter this way. All right, we got to be careful here because Burnside's going to turn and put a volley on me. Alright, I think melee Cav's done their jobs for today. Let's get them out. They're going to get some nice experience. Both of them got over 700 kills. And I think we'll pretty much wrap this thing up here. Let's go grab these supplies. There we go. Where do you think you're going? See if we can capture General McDowell and General Burnside while we're at it. Not one, but two Union Army commanders. Well, one a future commander. That unit's still back here somewhere. I think I just lost track of him. So we'll send the Cav down to figure out where he's at, because he may be trying to sneak around on the objective. There's 33 minutes left. Where are they? There they are. Okay. All right, so that's going to do it for my first battle on the No Infantry Campaign Challenge. It got a little interesting for a while there, but the end was really not in question. See if we can push forward and take out Sherman. Oh, he just dissolved right away. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish Keys off before we get the final result. All right. Cav's probably not going to get there in time to be a part of this. Maybe they will. Nice. All right. I think we'll call it a day. So there we have it. Pretty even odds, but obviously major casualties on the Union side compared to my own. And that was a lot of fun. So we captured a lot of guns that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. But let's go ahead and take a look at where things stand now. I got to start trying to build up this fledgling little army, and I'm going to do a lot with economy just because of the cost of the weapons that I'm going to be buying. But army organization is going to be key as well as I get into some of the bigger battles, just because I'm going to need more units because they're going to be so much smaller. We've got Stay Alert, Ambush Convoy, and then we go on to Shiloh, which, boy, that one's going to be interesting in this campaign. But that said, you can see the experience we were able to grab with some of these initial units here. And armory is going to be really key as well. These lovely $2 percussion muskets, I'm going to try not to sell them for a while because as my economy skill grows, they were worth $1. Now they're worth $2. As I put more points into economy, these will become worth more. So it behooves me, if possible, to save all of these weapons and sell them off later. when possible. So I'm going to try to do that. We'll certainly try to upgrade the guns as soon as possible. But we'll hold off for now on all of that. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, not going to be doing this as regular. I don't want us to get Ultimate General Civil War fatigue. And we've just been through 2 legendary campaigns, so it's going to slow down a little bit and favor some other things. But please use that comment section below. Please hit that thumbs up. And we'll see you again in like 3 days with the next battle on this No Infantry Campaign Challenge on the Confederate side. Thanks for watching.